Joining us right now is South Carolina Congressman Ralph Norman, a member of the Oversight and Reform and Financial Services Committees. And Congressman, it's not just that they try to put a spin on everything, but if you don't acknowledge the problem, how are you going to fix it?
You know, Maria, the Biden administration's, the wheels is coming off the economy. I mean, for them to say they understand it, high gas prices and inflation, and blame it on Putin, who else are they going to blame it on? This is a direct result of the policies of the Biden administration. And they don't get it, or if they do, I don't know who's formulating the plan, but the reality on Main Street, USA, is that Americans are feeling the prices at every level. And it's not just gas. It's supplies in everything from housing to manufacturing to you name it. And it's coming off they cannot continue this. And if they do, we'll have a deep recession and it'll last for who knows when.
Well, I mean, is there any evidence that you can see that inflation is peaking? I mean, we are looking at some declines on some commodities right now off of the highs of the year, and U.S. mortgage rates are down for a second week in a row. Even as fears about a recession grow, you've got the 30-year fixed rate down to 5.3% right now, Congressman. I know you've been a real estate developer for over 40 years. Tell us about the impact of these higher rates on the real estate market and how you are expecting the economy to slow down in 2022.
Here's what's going to happen, Maria, in my opinion, and I'm from a state, South Carolina. We've got growth. People are coming there. It's a great environment. It's a great place to live. And you're right. The fixed mortgage rates are down to 5.3%. It's hovered over the last couple of weeks, 30 and 40 basis points lowering. But you got to remember, when this administration took over, you had long-term fixed rates at under 3%. But you can have low interest rates, but what we're facing in the housing industry is shortages of everything. I ordered windows the other day, simple windows. It was a 7 to 10 month delay. People can't get the materials for people to take advantage of housing. And you've got the growth rates in housing has declined, inventories are up, and you're going to see more of it. And time is money in the economic world, as you realize. And to start a house and not know whether you're going to get water heater parts and other things that you have to have for a house is a problem. So I see us stagnating, and this administration is doing nothing to alleviate it. They don't. If they understand it, it's sure not being evident.
Well, in fact, the policies have been a leading reason for the economic weakness and the inflation. I mean, we've got the inflation timeline that's clear that when Joe Biden walked into the White House, the consumer price index was at 1.4%. And then with all of the spending on the infrastructure package, the COVID relief package, canceling all of the leasing on federal land and the XL pipeline, obviously, inflation was stoked. And the issue here is that if you don't go along with this agenda, you are going to see an impact. Congressman, you're leading a probe right now into the USDA's plan to withhold school lunches. They're withholding the funding for school lunches unless the schools get on board. The administration's gender identity policies, they want them in schools, and the schools that won't agree to it, the gender identity policies, are finding that they're not getting the funding for school lunches.
You know, the reason we wrote the letter to Secretary Vilsack is because of the memorandum he sent out on May 5th, which outlined policies that were going to take effect. And we're going to affect 30 million children. And it were based on if you had discriminatory policies against, gender identification. Boys and girls identifying as different sexes. Boys going into men's bathroom. Boys going into girls' bathrooms. Playing in girls' sports, and off and on. It's crazy what's happening. And for them to do that, is the public outrage is going to be great on this, and we had 34 House members sign it, and We'll see what happens. We've given him 10 points to respond to, but this administration, Maria, does not respond at all, and I doubt they'll respond on this.
Well, they haven't responded to plummeting approval ratings and a rejection of the Build Back Better agenda. They're just pushing more spending through. So obviously no pivot, Congressman. We'll be waiting to hear the results and what you hear from that letter. Thank you so much, Ralph Norman, joining us this morning.
My pleasure.